Good morning, everyone. Sorry, just a little bit distracted this morning. Things have been moving apace. I do apologise for not being around for Monday's Monday stream. Obviously, things went a little bit pear-shaped, and so we, well, I had to be Uber dad and so forth, and take my dad off to collect him from the hospital and so forth. Nothing too major. Just needed to zap his heart a little bit, get it into something of a more appropriate rhythm for an ongoing health condition that he's got. And yeah, so that just it just put a little bit of a kibosh on my plans there. So I was up at stupid o'clock in the morning and just making sure that he made it to the hospital on time. Then it was back to bed again for a couple of hours, and those couple of hours went on a little bit longer than I wanted, but that's, even if I'd woken up in time, wouldn't have been able to get to the stream in the first place, because obviously I did need to go and collect him and then make sure that he was available for some monitoring and so forth, make sure that he didn't drop off the perch or anything silly like that, because obviously if he did do that, then all the doctors involved would have to be would have to answer some questions and so forth about why a man in his 80s and so forth dropped off the perch within hours of them zapping his ticker with an electric shock. So I was looking out for their interest as well as my dad's. So, as you may know, the community goal is currently in its final leg, and it looks like it's going to fall agonisingly short of making it to Tier 5. As you can see there, I've got lots and lots and lots and lots of credits and so forth, so I'm not in this for the money, I'm in this for the people that are, the noobs and so forth that have joined in and doing their best and still stuck on the bottom tier. I want them to be able to get some extra dollars and so forth, and while they are looking at what's the minimum payout at the moment, they're looking at a 50 million credit payout at the moment. Would like it if they could get just a little bit more than that. So yeah, so today's effort is all altruistic. I'm going to be grabbing whatever is handy by way of aluminium polymers and semiconductors. So I'm not making profit here. I'm moving bulk. And let's just hit Inara, and I want something with a large pad on all three of those commodities. Traditional options, daisy, large, and finally large. Go. Search, search, search. Okay, looks like I'm going to be doing polymer runs. Yeah. So we'll take here, and let's see, because I'm not in my type 8, I'm do that. Right. And apart from that, well, they're saying it's going to get to 20 degrees here in Melbourne, which is kind of interesting for this time of year. It's supposed to be winter, but it looks like it's going to be, well, they say it's going to be 20, but I just don't know. So we'll see how we go with that. In any event, let's hit the commodities. What are we looking for? We're looking for... Yep, so just do some quick... Okay, so there's that there. Okay, so Let's get rid of that one. Don't need that anymore. Ta-da. And da-da-da-da. Bit of fill up. There we go. Time to go.
Ship released. Departure confirmed.
And there we go. Time to start hauling rocks. Well, plastic bits. Beads.
You have now departed the no-fire zone. Take care out there, Commander.
Send a quick message to everybody in the chats. Okay. Okay. This thing really is a cow. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it. I want to move a large chunk of moon. This is definitely the ship to do it. But oh my goodness, it does not turn well. Okay, and there we go. Okay, today's aim, of course, like every other time I stream, is to avoid the loop of shame. And yep, still haven't done it yet. Also, for those that were wondering, yeah, we did not get a chance to do any streaming with friends and so forth on the weekend. Just things went a little bit sideways and so forth there because, hey, life happens when you're busy making plans. So there is that. And so it's still on the cards. Still got my middle child and his bestie that are all up for this sort of idea, and I will have to apologise in advance for anything that falls out of the mouth of my middle child. He is on the autism spectrum, and he sometimes uses that as an excuse to be as deliberately offensive as possible. I don't know if he actually means it. I think he might just be trying to wind people up. But yeah, he some of the things that falls out of his head are pretty regrettable. Not safe for the workplace. Would definitely get you a stern talking to from the people in HR. Or the Equal Rights Commission, sorry. Okay.
Dorgan Peterson, Whiskey Yankee Lima. This is Starcon. Access to the docking bay is by authorization only. Access granted. Make your way to landing pad 02. Preparing for precision approach. Use of docking computer has been approved.
Yeah, and as of wait on, I'm gonna. What's that? Oh yeah, no, I'll just ignore that for the moment. Yeah, and for those that weren't keeping abreast of current events and so forth, I'll just post an update with regards to how I'm tracking on my desire, my stated personal ambition to get one of every rare commodity in the galaxy, square it away, so I can then stash it away on my fleet carrier and never look at them ever again. Okay, time to fill up on those polymers. And what I might do is I might just refrain from refueling it, just see if I can go the entire day on one tank of fuel. Okay. Launch. So, 142 rare commodities listed on Inara. I've managed to squirrel away 89 of them so far, including a quick trip, one way each, for 1 ton of Quintarian steel components or something like that. No, basically, the thing that's the rare good that's available at Shark Station. So 22,000 light years each way for the sake of 1 ton of cargo, because that's what you do when you're an idiot. Anyway, so I've got 89 tons down pat. 5 different commodities are yet to be available for one reason or another. They're no longer there, and 48 left to go. Yeah, don't have time for that. Yes, I know I really am that awesome. And the fun thing about my little trip is just trying to work out how many of my rare commodities are illegal goods in whatever station I'm docked at. I think so far the maximum I've had is 6 different commodities, all being illegal at once. And I'll be maybe keeping a running tally and that and so forth, and just for grins and so forth. And she's supposed to be jumping to hyperspace part about now. So there we go. Okay, there we go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah. So I might also be leaving just a few minutes early today. I've got a 2-hour window of time between when I stop my stream and when I have to start working for a living. And during that time, I've got to drop my dad off at his medical appointment, which is an hour's drive away from here, and obviously get back in time to work. This could be interesting. Right, let's get this stuff sold.
You're on the deck. Engaging docking restraints. Enjoy your stay with us.
Okay, there's that, and let's go. Just doing a quick lighting limit adjustment. There's...
Ship is released. Depart safely from the station.
There we go. It's strange, for the middle of winter and the heat not being on in the house at all, this room always gets unusually warm. Give way to larger oncoming traffic, they say. I'm the Panther Clipper. Why am I giving way to anyone? One thing I did notice on Monday when I was busy picking my dad up, my GPS on my phone, just helped me drive around and obviously avoid the traffic and the incidents and so. Well, they use Waze. Been using it for a good many years now. Quite happy with it. It's it doesn't give you the all the bells and whistles and travelling options and so forth, and distraction options that comes with Google Maps. So it just does one thing, and it does it one thing well. But while I'm in the middle of driving, for some strange reason it decided, hey, let's give you soccer updates and so forth about the World Cup while you're driving. And I am militantly indifferent to pretty much every type of sport out there. It's just not my thing. Okay, so let's... Oh, almost got that one nicely. Anyway, so I was just there going, how do I turn this bloody thing off? Not interested in like who scored a goal and like against Southern North Dakota or whatever. It's just, yeah. So I'm probably making people annoyed with that. The fact that I don't give a fat rat's freckle about the World Cup. But the only thing I am interested in, at least as far as that, is just seeing how far the United States can absolutely cruel it as a sporting event. And it looks like the Trump administration is going out of their way to be as professionally unpleasant to anybody and everybody as is humanly possible, and then some. I can't imagine them completely banning one team from entering the country to begin with. Good job there. Nothing says, like welcome to where America. Please be a tourist. We're here to provide a wonderful experience for you during your stay. Then to be completely denied entry to the thing as an athlete you have been working pretty much a large chunk of your professional life to kind of get involved with, and then to have your dream of representing your country absolutely jabbed in the rear by an administration with the emotional sensitivities and emotional range of control as your average petulant toddler. So, you're absolutely winning on that score. And, And then later, hey, let's play to the stereotype. Let's drug test the entire Uruguayan soccer team because, hey, they're from the border south of us. They've got to be up to no good. Oh, and of course, banning the entire Scottish fan base from entering the country as well. Top move, that. You know, if Donald Trump was upset and annoyed by the chants that the Scottish fans and so forth had to say about his particular qualities as, what's what I'm looking for here? A human being? We'll use that term loosely. Yeah, just the fact that, you know, they've basically banned an entire group of people who don't take prisoners. You know, if they thought that Donald Trump was getting it rough now, wait until they've really stirred up the Scots' creative juices. They will take no prisoners. They will have no mercy. They will be complete scorched earth. I'm looking forward to the next chant. They've probably created it already and are just waiting for the moment to drop a put a beat, a bass beat on it, and just go completely mental. Okay, let's get some stuff. Commods. Okay, and there we go. So, you know, yeah, this week, at least as far as, you know, while I haven't been a fan of sport, I've been a fan of the drama llamas associated with that sporting event. Civil unrest reported in the community goal. Okay. You'd think because of all the stuff that we're dropping on them, they'd be happy with that. You know, their economy would be booming. It just goes to prove it's not just about the economy, stupid. Oh, and while I was putting the titles and so forth for this together for the current stream, I was putting them together last night. Found I really did have to choose my characters, my letters and numbers carefully, because in the typeface for the title you see at the top of the page are your S and your 5. And here's my first loop of shame of the day, because I got distracted. Anyway, my S and my 5, they look completely the same, so it's... So, you know, we've got that as well. Oh, for the love of Pete, come on. There we go. Dodge around the moon, the planet, the whatever. And let's see if anybody is And I do believe that interest in the community goal may very well have dropped off because there's no chatter on here at the moment. Absolutely nothing.
Docking request approved. Plot route for approach to landing pad 2-4. You're approved for automated docking sequence.
Looks like I am. Okay, time to be all up in the upside down.
Landing gear deployed. Contact confirmed. Clear to disembark. Enjoy your stay with us.
Okay, so let's just do some quick adjustments on my second screen. Do. Okay, so my ED Odyssey Materials Helper latest version is saying that we're looking at an estimated completion of 97.61% of the goal. So out of 200 million, yeah, it's going to fall agonizingly short. Like, agonizingly short. So let's see if we can't put a couple of little extra deci places on that prediction and so forth, and get some stuff moved. And with that, he jumped for his calculator because how much would I have to move in order to just get 0.01%?
Ship is released. Take care when leaving the station.
20,000 tons of cargo today. Can we do it? We'll soon find out.
Safe travels, Commander.
Okay, keeping going now. Okay, we've only had one loot for shame today. Let's not have another one. 18. There we go. So it'd be interesting to see what the new community goal will be after this one. Because we've completed enough of the community goal to get the runner up and running. Haha. And obviously the nomad's coming to us at the end of the month. Can't wait to see what that actually looks like and does. So that should be fun right there. But I don't know what the pricing on it will be, because it's a foregone conclusion. I'm rampaging my way to the ARC store as soon as it's available. Yes, I'm sad. Yeah, I have no regrets. I regret nothing. Ha 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 ha. So, I'd just be interested to see what the pricing on it is going to be. Is it going to be priced like a small or medium ship, or is it going to be a little bit cheaper than that? Given that, well, you can't really use it in every situation, and it's obviously just... It is just going to be a very specialty ship. I mean, if it comes with oh, that would be fun. Will it come with its own FSD? Oh, I'm having vibes and jump back to Frontier Days, Elite 2, where you could actually get yourself this little in-system shuttle thing. Oh, wow. They're going old school on this. Oh, I can't believe it's taken this long for the penny to drop. Okay, so they've effectively... What was it? It's called the Nomad? It was just called the Shuttle or something like that, or a launch. Definitely going to have to hit the Google button on that to get the complete list of ships that were available in Elite 2, aka Frontier. Are we going to see the Tiger Trader and the Puma? I mean, we've got the Panther, we've got the Kestrel, and they made their appearances in Elite 2. What other bits of Elite 2 are going to be brought into the fold for this year? Be interesting to see.
Contact. Notifying ground crew.
And we're away from... What round of movement is this? Yeah, 15,840.
You're clear to depart.
And still getting used to using HOSAS on my dual VKB Gladiator setup. I just had the left-hand stick for the longest time just set up as an ordinary throttle, but now I've decided, yeah, let's go with the full 6 degrees of freedom and so forth, and instead of relying on a dinky little joystick on on my right stick to control thrust, which is just a little bit awkward and so forth when your eyebrows deep in combat. So I'm using the left stick for the thrusting and the throttle and so forth in the way nature intended, and just seeing how things go after that. So we're on our way to run number 3 to drop off the 3rd load of polymers for this particular session. Don't know if we'll get 20,000 tons at least in the mix, but we're certainly going to give it a best old try that we can. There we go. Yeah, just need to do 15 runs worth of stuff to pick up the full 20 loads, so that's about 5 an hour. It's not impossible. But we are at 38 minutes past the hour. Granted, I did not start jumping and bundling away right away. So we'll see how we do next. And if nothing else, well, I'll have done my part. I was basically saying, I did my best. I did what I could. Everyone else just got bored around me. It's their fault.
Jordan Peterson, Whiskey, Yankee, Lima. Welcome to the station, Commander. Commence with docking procedures. Access permitted. Set course for landing pad 40. You're approved for automated docking sequence.
Right, let's get this stuff offloaded.
Landing completed. Clear to disembark. Station facilities are at your disposal.
Right, and
Ship is released. Take care when leaving the station.
here there is no chat at all in this. I'm rather surprised by that. You'd think that there'd be at least one other person in the world on the community goal willing to say something and so forth. But maybe I'm wrong.
You've now exceeded the no fire zone. Goodbye, Commander.
And I have absolutely no idea what my power play assignments are this week. I've not been on this character since Wednesday last week. So it's pretty much an entire week of ignoring that because I was using my alt for a couple of days. Just because, well, it's been a while since I took out the title of this particular streaming thing. So I took Commander Greybeard Gamerdad out for a roll, and realised that I really need to pay more attention to him because what he's got for engineering materials and so forth, and what he's got by way of engineered components is pretty lackluster. But then this commander I've got here I've had since 2017-ish? Something like that. Okay, somebody switched a machine on somewhere, and it's come through depressingly loud and clear. So I may have to go investigate that. So I think I'm going to have to stick my head out the side door and so forth. So while this ship is busy docking automatically, I'm going to hunt down the source of that rather annoying buzz/hum noise. It is more than mildly distracting for me. Don't know if you can hear it properly.
Please request docking permission prior to landing. Landing permitted. Preparing for arrival on landing pad 2-4. Preparing for precision approach. Use of docking computer has been approved.
Okay, turns out it's a big ass truck out the front of the building, just being, well, annoying. I'm not too sure what it's doing. It looks like they're pumping concrete or something, maybe? I don't know.
Landing successful. Engaging pad restraints.
Oops, went right past it. Where? Hang on, I'm buying stuff here. Duh, wake up and smell the coffee, Doug. Now we go. Now we do the Sully thing. At this end. Go, 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 go. Great, of course there's a planet in the way. Wrong button, Doug. Great steaming yabbits. Right. Keep going, keep going. Right.
Touchdown, clear to disembark. Welcome to the station, Commander.
Keep going.
Station perimeter. Have a good flight, Commander.
And next time I'm docking, I'm going to have a quick look at what my power play assignments are this week, see if there's anything I can do right off the bat. Well, not during today's session, obviously, but see if I can get some stuff done before the server tick tomorrow.
You're through to Starcom Flight Operations Department. Please comply with station protocol. Landing connected. Preparing for arrival on landing pad 2.
Position.
Preparing for precision approach. Your docking computer has been approved.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, I reckon I know what the next community goal is going to be. It's going to be something related to Radicoida unica again. And I think it's going to be something to, it's probably going to be another trading mission, trading goal rather. Maybe, very, 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 very maybe a mining goal. But definitely, or maybe exobio. Okay, so exobio, gathering genetic material from a variety of sources. Because the October Consortium have got this drug they want to test out, and they first need to finish making it, and they're probably going to need genetic samples. So either genetic samples to finish designing it, or they're going to need commodities to bring production online in time for the 30th of June. I reckon that's what the next one's going to be. We'll find out on, hazard a guess, Thursday. And I reckon it'll only be about a week long. Maybe 10 days.
Throttle down and commence with docking. Docking request approved. Plot route for approach to landing pad 09. Automated approach engaged.
Oh, tired still, constantly. I need about half a dozen energy drinks right at the bat now.
confirmed. Engaging docking restraints. Enjoy your stay with us. Docking coupler disengaged. Take care when leaving the station. Station limits. Goodbye, Commander.
So, catching up. I'm just surprised at how little chatter there is at the community goal site. Oh, no, you don't. Suffer in your jocks. Dread pirate wannabe. Yeah, you can.
You're approved for automated docking sequence. Contact confirmed. Clear to disembark. Station facilities are at your disposal. Detachment confirmed. Regulate your speed until free of station perimeter. Clear of the station limits. Safe travels, Commander.
Yep, so that noise out the front, yeah, it's getting kind of distracting now, beyond a joke. Okay, I'm going to take a break in a few minutes. Actually, I think I might take a break at the end of this docking thing just to find out what the hell is actually going on out the front, because it's noisy, it's distracting, and more than that, I have no idea what it is, and I really want to be an eager participant and be a nosy gitweak. So I'm going to go have a look. But I'll finish this run of stuff off first.
Preparing for precision approach. Use of docking computer has been approved.
Okay, pick up the polymers.
Touchdown. Notifying ground crew. Retracted. Observe speed restrictions when passing through the airlock. You're clear to plot your own course. Have a safe journey, Commander.
That's better. Now I can slump off to the side and be centre of frame. Much better. Oh my goodness, we have... Okay.
Contact confirmed. Deactivating docking systems. Welcome to the station, Commander.
Okay, so be back in about 10 minutes or so. Probably less. I'm just going to have a quick look out the front and be a sticky beak. So, be right back. Okay, I'm back, and the mystery of that buzzing noise and so forth you may be able to hear in the background. Yes, the mystery of that has been solved. It is a very large, very angry wood chipper turning a rather large tree into a not tree. So now that I know what it is, I can put it safely behind me because it's not going to bug me anymore. So, yeah, winning on that score as well. Let's have a look and see what... oops, no, I don't want that. I want this. What's my current total? 25,080 units. Huzzah. Okay. Auto launching and... oh, where am I? There I am. Oh, things are looking very, very herky-jerky and choppy. Ooh. Yeah, that is. How am I using 27.7 out of 24 gigs of video RAM? That makes no sense. But it does explain. What the hell? The what? What the... oh, Jesus, that's gonna... I'm not looking forward to the repair bill on that one, but what the...
You've now exceeded the no fire zone. Goodbye, Commander.
Did I have flight assist off? Okay, comprehensively nailed that one. I'm not looking forward to that repair bill. I really am not. So not well, hell sure what happened with that one caused my... It just accelerated like this freshly scalded cat and then pointed itself at the station and went, I'm going to reach out and crash.
Landing gear deployed. Touchdown. Engaging pad restraints. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Ship released. Allow for oncoming traffic in the access corridor.
Okay, I've worked out I definitely need a running sheet or something like that, just so I got something to fill in the empty spaces we can talk about and so on, because, you know, improvisation and me, the only way I can properly improvise is if I plan it. Spontaneity in me, when we don't have a good working relationship, or a dysfunctional relationship, or any relationship at all. I just don't do off the cuff. I'm horrible that way. I don't like it when plans get changed around me and so forth. I really am a cat. That's the only possible explanation. I'm a cat in a person suit. So that's 2 Leap of Shames for the day. Oh, dear.
Northern Peterson, Whiskey, Yankee, Lima. Good to see you, Commander. Throttle down and commence docking. Permission granted. Set course for landing pad 02. You're approved for automated docking sequence. Touchdown, deactivating docking systems. Enjoy your stay with us. Docking coupler disengaged. Your way is cleared for departure. You are now clear of station perimeter. Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, so I think I've worked out why my graphics RAM is so incredibly... Yeah? Nope. No change there. It's just really, 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 really full at the moment. Like, as you can see, it's 22.6 out of 23.9. And Late Dangerous is not that demanding a game. I can only assume that Meld running in the Meld Studio running in the background is just being a little bit of a resource hog at the moment. So I'm not too sure what's causing that. Unless it's always been doing that, or has it been too wrapped up to notice all that much? Which is also a possibility. And it sounds like, hang on. Okay, it sounds like the people across the street have finished turning a tree into a pile of wood chips. So much more quiet now.
Request approved. Make your way to landing pad 3-2. Preparing for precision approach. Use of docking computer has been sanctioned.
Right.
Landing gear deployed.
Ship is on the deck. Commence system shutdown.
Oh, Doug, you moron, you muppet. Why did I do that? Because on some level, Doug, you're an idiot. And the autopilot is trying to kill and or bankrupt me again. There we go. Now we can hit the auto launch button and not be a dill. There we go. And I just forgot. Remembered I forgot to take my insulin this morning.
Regulate your speed inside the docking bay.
Or did I? I'm so confused. I know I took my metformin. No, I did not take my insulin this morning. Wait, yes I did. Now, who was it that just popped up behind me there? Ah, it's just an orca. If that's a pirate, I'm going to be extraordinarily surprised. Now, that would be an interesting ship to run. An orca, a dolphin, so one of the dedicated passenger liners, and turn it into a pirate vessel.
Access permitted. Plot route for approach to landing pad 02. You're approved for automated docking sequence. Activating docking systems. Enjoy your stay at our facility, Commander. Ship is released. Your way is cleared for departure. You've now exceeded the no fire zone. Goodbye, Commander. Station is
Okay, so my graphics RAM is still being comprehensively beaten with a stick. Let's see if I can't lighten the load somehow. So we'll just do that. That's just made it worse. Okay.
Scan detected. Frameshift charging.
I think I might see what happens when I stick the processing onto. No. Okay, so next, going to have to definitely do some more investigating on my software and so forth and find out why I'm using so much graphics RAM. And maybe I can shift some of the load. I think it's the streaming thing I've got. I got it balanced between quality and performance. And I'm thinking that maybe I should shift some of that load across to a CPU, because I'm only at, what am I only at?
Zorgan Peterson, Whiskey, Yankee, Lima. It's good to have you with us. Welcome to the station, Commander. Docking request approved. Plot route for approach to landing pad 2 and 4. You're approved for automated docking sequence. fire zone. Have a good flight, Commander.
Okay, so we're still trundling along. I don't think I'm going to get my personal target of 15 runs down this morning. We'll have a look, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. Time just got away from us, got away from me, and just not as quick on the turnaround as I was hoping I'd be. So yeah, that's a little bit disappointing. That being said, the expected completion rate was jumped up a tiny fraction. So EDO, Elite Dangerous Odyssey Materials Helper, is saying that it's going to be, by the time everything's done and dusted, it's going to have a completion rate of 97.65. And if memory serves, when I first started playing this morning, it was closer to 96.49, I guess. So there's been some movement on the dial there. Obviously not enough, but you know, it's not nothing.
Whiskey Yankee Lima. You're through to Star Compliant Operations Department. Please comply with station protocol. Request approved. Preparing for arrival on landing pad 32.
And maybe if my fellow truckers in Europe and the US decide to join in. What the hell? Oh my god. Decide to join us in the last final push, maybe we will get across the line.
Landing gear deployed.
return, Commander. Welcome to the station, Commander. Commence with docking procedures. Permission granted. Set course for landing pad 17. Automated approach engaged.
So I've done 10 runs today, according to everything that I can see here in front of me. And this will be run number 11.
Touchdown, ground crew dispatched. Enjoy your stay with us.
Pardon me, folks. Sorry about that.
Docking coupler disengaged. Depart safely from the station. All clear. Safe travels, Commander.
Another loop of shame. That's number 3 for the day. And just faded away and got myself leap of shame number 4 today, just because I spaced out. So, don't fool yourself. Fatigue kills. Or worse than that, fatigue makes you do the leap of shame.
Welcome to the station, Commander. Commence with docking procedures. Docking request approved. Set course for landing pad 25. Automated approach engaged.
Landing gear deployed.
You're on the deck. Clear to disembark. Welcome to the station, Commander.
Okay, so what's our current? Okay, so it looks like, yep, we're slowly creeping up towards an estimated 100% completion for the community goal before it ends. It's now at 97.65 predicted. Earlier today, so about 2.5, 3 hours ago, it was 96 point something. So we're agonizingly close to getting this thing pushed across the line into Tier 5 territory. And as I stated earlier, the people out there that are just starting their cargo hauling run careers and so forth, and they're probably doing a bit of a boost to their credit balance, while I'm trying to help them out. They're currently guaranteed 50 million. I would love to be able to say that I helped to give them an extra 5 mil on top of that. Maybe even 10 mil, depends on what the Tier 5 reward actually is, because we have no idea what it is at the moment. So yeah, there is that.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing successful. Commence system shutdown.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Landing has been retracted. You're clear to depart.
Oh, where'd I go? I hit the wrong button. That's better. Now I can see my side. Okay, where are we? There we are.
Please follow docking procedures, Commander, and enjoy your stay. Permission granted. Set course for landing pad 2 and 4. Automated approach engaged.
Landing gear deployed.
You're on the deck. Clear to disembark. Welcome to the station, Commander.
Okay, I might call it a day there, just because I've just dropped off my 33,000th ton of cargo, which means that I think I've dropped off 25 full runs. Yep, 25 full runs of a Panther Clipper Mk.2. So now looks like a good place to basically put a pin in this for the day. Gives me just that little bit of extra time to roll out to take my dad to his medical appointment and then get back in time for work and still have maybe a little bit of time in the middle of all of that to get this diabetic ass of mine some food. So yeah, we'll see how things go. So in the meantime, we will see how things pan out between now and Friday, and obviously a little bit over 24 hours from now, the community goal is going to end. At the moment, it looks like it's going to finish off 97.54% of the way there, so we're not going to get to Tier 5 by the looks of it. I did my best, but if we do get across, then yay. If we don't, well, still yay, because, well, apart from the decals and so forth, there's credits for everybody that was involved. And obviously, because we passed the first 2 tiers, yep, we're, Frontline Solutions is going to be rolling out the runner, which is obviously that mini carrier deal being used for operations. So that will be fun. Guaranteed any sort of operations that I do will involve me and my murder-mobile, just because he is small and ferocious. And, yep, so everyone else out there, obviously, we'll see how things pan out on the 30th of June with regards to both the operations update. Well, no, it's not just both. The operations update, the lighting update, the runner, and of course the Nomad, which I'm totally interested to see. And definitely will be stuffing one of those into my Caspian, just for the sheer sake of completing the set. So, look forward to seeing you all again on Friday. And remember, when you're away from the PC, don't do anything that I do, because that would be terribly, terribly boring and dull. Have a good one.